Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Game. Continuing, I got another story for y'all. So, this is a story about when me and a couple of my homies went to this house party, right? We're all kicking it and chilling, and, the goal was to see who could get laid first, or at least by the end of the night, like at least. So, we all went in with the same goal, and we all talking to the different honeys, and everybody got their girl, and I'm talking to mines, and I see my homie, he flashed me the sign, because we, before we went to this party, it was like, all right, so when we get the sign, we about to smash. You put your hands, you put your two fingers on the peace sign, but you close it, and then you salute, and then you roll out with the honey. And so I see my boy do two peace signs, salute, roll out with the honey, and I was like, fuck! I'm like, this nigga about to win this money because we had made a bet. Whoever who gets the panties first gets the cash first, and he made the salute, and I was like, ah, nigga, like I really wanted that money. And then so I see him walk out. He's gone for about 10-15 minutes. And he rolls up to me, and I was getting ready to go. Like I was like, yeah, I'm about to, even though I ain't get the money, I'm about to get the booty. And so my homie rolls over to me. He's like, we gotta go right now. I wanna go home. And I was like, what? I'm like, what's wrong, man? Like, why are you tripping? I'm like, we just chilling. And I was like, did it not go so well? You didn't do anything to it? He's like, no. He's like, we gotta go home. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's her. I don't. If you can call it a her. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. What are you talking about? You can call it a her? I'm like, what you talking about? And so he was like, look, I took it to the back. We started kissing and shit. I was like, okay, that's all good. It's all good place. And he's like, I started feeling on her chest. And I was like, okay. He's like, and that felt normal. I was like, felt normal? He's like, felt normal. And he's like, and after my hand a little bit farther down her pants. I was like, go on. He's like, I want to talk about it, man. He's like, look, can we just go home? And I was like, nah. So then I got all the homies together, and I was like, we was all sitting like Justice League. We're all sitting there. I'm sitting there like Batman, and I'm just like, tell us all what had happened in detail. What happened? I'm like, are you okay? We're still at the party, by the way. We just went to a separate part of the house. And we were talking. It was a house party, and he's like, okay. So he had told them everything up until the point I had told you, and so he's like, I put my hand down her pants. And I tried to put my finger in her hole, and then I missed her hole, and I was like, so you stuck your finger in her butt? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, like, is that why we all need to go? That's not a big deal to me. Did you not like it? And he's like, that's not the point, nigga. It was like, okay, I apologize. I was like, you're clearly upset. What's wrong? And he's like, look, we gotta go home. And I was like, nigga, what happened? Okay. He was like, okay, I'll tell you. He's like, but y'all can't make fun of me. And I was like, I can't promise I won't. So everybody else was, said, we ain't gonna make fun of you. Just tell us what the fuck happened, man. And so he's like, look, man, I'll put my hand out of the pants. And she had a dick, man. The girl had a dick, man. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hold on, man. The girl with the long hair, and the little half, black and white girl, cute girl. He's like, it's not a girl, it's a chameleon. I was like, a chameleon. Okay, now that's just rude. Okay. He's like, it's not a girl, and I was like, let me go talk to her. And so, she didn't know we were all in a group. All right, and they didn't all see us leave in the back room together, so officially we're all independent members of the same league of gentlemen. So I walk over to the girl, and she's looking at me. She kind of looks a little distraught, kind of looks like she's still gonna party, just kind of in a weird space. And so I was like, hey, what's going on? She's like, oh, just drinking, just having a good time. She's like, how you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm doing all right. I'm just trying to get a feel for the scene. And so I start examining this girl. I'm looking for the Adam's apple. I'm like, I don't really see no Adam's apple. I was like, But then I started looking at her hands, like how big your hands are. So then she's like, I was checking them, and they weren't that big. I was like, man, this is the greatest disguise I've ever seen. And I was like, god damn. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I'm gonna look a little deeper. I ain't gonna look that deep. I'm gonna look a little deeper. So I was checking out the boobs. I was like, the boobs look good. I was like, okay, I see the boobs. So then, but this is where she fucked up. Now maybe I'm thinking she may have taped her dick down. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe just tape down a little bit, anybody gonna know. But, this is what had happened. So I'm looking down. She had these tight leather pants on, right? And apparently, she was one of them girls who, she popped them pills. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what kind of pills she was popping, but the pills was in full effect. and I'm assuming she popped them prior to come to the party, or maybe when she was with my homie. I don't fucking know, but I was looking down and I seen her. I was like, okay, that looks like a penis. That looks like a male penis right there. That is a boy. That is, yep. I'm like, that nigga did see that, and he, okay, all right. Well, so then after doing my full examination of the specimen, I slowly retained to my homies. I walk back over there, I tell them what the synopsis was, and then I lay down all the digs, and they start to tell it back to me. So this is how I came at them. I was like, now, further analysis, because I couldn't help it. Couldn't help but just make fun of the nigga. And it's just, I try not to make fun of people. I really try not to. So I just lick my teeth a lot. Okay? That's how you know it's coming. So I couldn't help it. I just let it out. I think it was alcohol. And I was like, look, man, I'm like, sorry to say, you know, we call a nigga Jay. I'm like, I'm sorry to say, Jay. I'm like, now you gay, man. I'm like, that's a boy. And he's just started. I've never seen a nigga break down before at a party like this, because he started crying. And all my other homies was like, you need to relax. You know, it wasn't like all sentimental, like, it's gonna be okay. Like, you need to chill. Like, it's okay. You know, that's never happened to me. You know? Well, apparently it's happened to you. And you just need to relax. Like, I asked nigga, like, look, stop fucking crying, all right? Because the shit's fucking embarrassing, and there's a lot of people here, and you're killing my vibe, okay? You're killing my vibe right now. I'm trying to have a good time. I ain't see the dick, so you need to relax, okay? And he's just like, oh, you know, I don't know, you know, I don't, just crying. That's all I remember. I just remember looking at him, just seeing the tears. And I just remember getting very agitated about him even crying, because I was like, look, dog, I'm like, I put it into perspective. I was like, look, like, we all played sports, right? You know, and we all been in the gym locker room, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, now, I've seen shit in a locker room, because you just in a locker room, high school, whatever. And he's like, yeah, that's true, that's true. And I was like, okay, so at some point, we've all seen a dick. Ain't that right, fellas? And all fellas like, yeah, I mean, I don't be looking down. I was like, that's not the point. I was like, that's not the point, nigga. I was like, the point is, we've all been around other naked men, okay? You know, because, you know, that's what happens, you know. Even when you work out, you know, it happens sometimes. You just see some shit you don't want to see. So, I was like, now, you okay? I was like, you gonna be okay, okay? And it kind of made him, he kind of was like, yeah, you right. And then, so, everything was going back to normal. Everything was okay. And then one of my homies says, but I ain't never touched no dick before. He said, I ain't never touched no dick before, though. He the first one in the crew to do that. And I just look at him like, ah, Lord. And then he starts breaking down again. He's like, ah, he's right. He's like, it's over. Ain't nobody gonna. I think it was just like that. Like, we had been there, and like time had progressed in a way, and he had gotten to drinking. And, you know, shit happens. Like, you know how you get when you get drunk. Sometimes you just, I seen grown men fall out of, you know, clubs before, just embarrassing themselves. I was like, that's just embarrassing. And you know, he started crying again. I was like, look, dog, I ain't gonna take you home, because I'm having a great time. But what I will do is I will unlock the doors, and you can go sit in the car for a little bit. How about that? You want to go sit in the car for a little bit? He's like, yeah, that sounds okay. I'm like, that's right. I'm like, it's not fair for you, because you feel like you touched one too many dicks, you know, and you did, to ruin everybody's time. I'm like, I'm sorry that happened to you, okay? Now, I tried telling you, you know, I tried telling you to relax, and you didn't want to relax. She tried telling me to relax too. And I was like, look, okay, go sit in the car. So, long story short, if you're ever in, you know, a party, any party, and you see a girl, check the digs, which means examine, and go forward from there. You know, I'm not going to say what I would have did, because I ain't been in a situation. So I don't need to speak on a situation that I ain't been on. Okay? The lucky thing is he didn't pass out. She didn't take advantage of him. And it could have all been so much worse. It really could have. And then we would have had to stomp that bitch out. And that's something nobody wants to see. So it's been your boy Gail Continue, and I'm out. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and share.